about to take part in a pilgrimage through the beautiful Spanish countryside. I'm going to be following a path that's been used by pilgrims for over 1,000 years, and still to this day over 200,000 travellers from all over the world decide to walk this path every single year. I'm about to do the Camino de Santiago, and I'll be doing it with UTracks. The Camino de Santiago is essentially a collection of old pilgrimage paths that have been traditionally used by pilgrims to walk from their homes across Europe to Santiago de Compostela, where it is believed that the remains of the Apostle St. James are entombed. On this journey, we'll be travelling along the Camino Frances from Sevilla in Spain and walking 115 kilometres to our final destination. The official start of this path is a whopping 800 kilometres out of Santiago, across the French border, and takes about a month to complete. When I joined the path in Sevilla, many had already been walking for weeks.
I've been walking for 2 weeks now.
30 days?
Nearly 30 days.
40 something days.
5 days.
23 days.
2 mesi e mezzo.
3.5.
I walk about 6 months, all winter from Czech Republic.
Since it is required that you travel at least 100 kilometres by foot in order to obtain your Compostela, the closest town you can start from on the Camino Frances and still gain this certificate is Sevilla, making it a very manageable but still quite challenging 6-day journey, walking between 4 and 8 hours per day. By bike, you must travel at least 200 kilometres. And while the roots of this pilgrimage are set deep in a Christian realm, you definitely don't need to be religious to benefit from this journey.
I think it's an opportunity to find some space and some quiet in your head. For me, I'm not necessarily the most religious person.
It's a time when you can make a change.
There was so much stuff going on that I just needed to walk for a little while and have a little think and a walk and meet people.
I'm sharing this experience with my best friend Elisa.
For my spirituality.
A little bit of everything, spiritual, natural. I mean, it's so beautiful. Everything, I don't know, from the little flowers to the mountains.
There's something about waking up in the morning, you know, walking day after day, hour after hour. There's that repetitive action of walking that gives you time to meditate and contemplate. Not only that, but you go at a pace where you can really suck in all the sights, the smells, the sounds. Traffic jam on the Camino.
Buen camino. Buen camino, buen camino.
By booking your trip with UTracks, you'll be doing yourself a huge favour. The first reason is knowing that at the end of each day's hiking, you have a great quality private room and bathroom waiting for you, as well as a delicious local meal most evenings. That means no wandering around searching for a bed which could well be booked out, and the only snoring and smelly socks you have to worry about are your own. You will wake well rested to a delicious breakfast each morning before hitting the trail again. Each day you will have your bag transferred to your next hotel for you, meaning you don't have to carry anything with you other than your bare essentials, or in my case, my camera equipment.
If our legs were tired, we wanted to go at a slower pace. If we felt energized after our 3 o'clock beer, we wanted to pick up the pace. And yet we wanted also to have the luxury of not having to carry all of our belongings on our back. So this has been a perfect balance of experiencing 110 kilometers, but also doing it with a nice warm shower and plentiful food.
UTracks will organise all the details for you. All you have to do is enjoy the ride and suck in the experience. And what an experience that is. Not only is the scenery and nature absolutely magnificent, but this path is one of the most culturally rich paths on the planet, boasting art and architecture dating back centuries and centuries. Then of course you have the delicious local food and culture, and each town will have their own unique delicacies and regional specialties for you to try. But the most impressive part of all are the people you meet along the way.
Well, I started alone, but I've never been alone. Never, even one day.
I think you walk with people, and in that time you get a chance to learn something from them or give them something.
I think you skip the beginning phases of getting to know people and you immediately have something in common.
It makes everyone equal in a way. That's nice.
And so, after one of the most beautiful and reflective weeks of my life, the chapel of Santiago de Compostela was within our sights. This marks the end of my Camino and many other people's Camino as well. Some people will continue on to the ocean, most people will fly home. As for me, I'm going to start planning my next adventure. So a massive thank you to UTracks for making this an experience that I'll never forget.